Hello, right, part 2 of the tzr tank. So the last video you saw pretty much got all the paint off. Now what I've done is I've completely got it off, grinded it back. I've currently waiting for some black paint to dry on it so then I can sand it off so it's all nice and smooth, and then I'll put some nice coats of primer on it. That won't be now, I'll do that in a painting video. And then yeah, hopefully we can get some paint on it and it'll look good. So as I said, what I've done is I've put a white coat of black, and it's basically, so when I sand that off it'll act as like a guide, like I suppose it's a guide coat is what you call it. And when I sand it, it should all be smooth in theory, because obviously I've used the grinder, so obviously it's took more bits than it needed to off and what have you, as you can see if you look there. So yeah, we're just waiting for that to dry now, and then I can sand that off with whatever I've got, like 240s or something, 240s or 320s. So basically it's all nice and silver and smooth. And then right, as I was saying before I got interrupted, I'm gonna basically sand this off so it's all nice and smooth, and in theory when I put some primer on it and then sand that back, it should come up nice, and then when I lay the paint on it should be even better. So yeah, I'll pick the camera back up when I've done it. It's pointless recording it, don't want to bore you. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Right, so I've sanded the black off, and as you can see it's made like a zebra effect. Now what we don't want is all this black, so basically we need it to be smooth. So if I can find somewhere, right, you see where that's there, that's a dint, so obviously that needs to be nice and flat. I'll probably have to put a bit of filler in there. But if I find somewhere where it's smooth enough, which is probably nowhere, but there's a little bit there actually. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, it's all like different coloured, and it basically all needs to be shiny. So then what that basically means is that it's a smooth surface, because if we paint on this, all this will show back up through the paint. Now it's true what they say, preparation is key. So I mean, if I wasn't lazy and I didn't use an angle grinder, I wouldn't have to do this, but yeah, we live and we learn. So I've got a DA sander on order, you know, for the air compressor. So if I can get that with some like 240s, it'll probably make it a lot easier, because if I was to do that by hand it'd take all year. So I'm gonna have to wait until that arrives before I can do anything really. But once it arrives I'll record it, and I might put it in this video, or I might do a different video, I'm not too sure. But in the meantime we're going to be cleaning the inside out while we wait until we can do the outside. So as you can see, I can get my light on there, or in fact let me get a light. Right, there we go. So it's a bit hard to tell, but you can see all that rust in there. Obviously it's a 30-year-old bike, it's going to have rust in there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something that a lot of people say works and a lot of people say it don't work. So basically we're going to try it and we're going to see if it works. So yeah. Right, so you might have guessed it already by the title, but we're going to be trying Coke, because it's basically got some sort of acid in it that apparently eats away rust. So I bought 3 litres, I don't know if it'll be enough or not, but we're going to pour all that in. We have to leave it to sit for a couple of hours or overnight or whatever. But I will cut back to when it's done and let you know on the result. So yeah, let's get to pouring this in. As I was saying, just gonna pour this in here, see if we can get it in one-handed. Yep, of course we can. Alright, let me swap hands actually, that might be a bit easier. So it'll probably take it all, so Right, I'll just do that. Right, so that's one bottle. I don't actually know if the tap's off or not, but it hasn't pissed out yet, so yeah. Put the other bottle in now. Oh, same again. Just pour it in there. Don't check it all. I might actually put another bottle in or not, I'm not sure. It's expensive. Right, so that's 2 bottles. Let's see how full it is. Alright, yeah, so it's took it to near the top, which is all I'm worried about really, so I should do it. Oh, there we go. Answered my question. Let me just turn this off. So, I have to try and figure that out, turn it off. What I'm also going to do is I'm probably going to put a cap on, because I think that's what you're supposed to do. So, just figure this out. Should just pop on somewhere like that. Now, typical 1990s style, all you need is a screwdriver to turn the key on this, as I demonstrate. Oh, then again, it might not even need it, but... Right, there we go, you heard it click. So, it's not sealed perfectly, but it'll do the job. We'll just wait, I think. Yeah, I've turned the tap off, as I said, where it leaks all out. Yeah, so I'll cut back to when it's done, I think. Okay, right. It's been a couple of days. I've left it to sit. As you can see, it's not done the best job, but you can see all that. That's like, you see, it's took quite a lot of loose crap. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to empty this. And then I might go over it again, or I might try something else, but yeah. I mean, it's not too bad, to be fair. Now it's took the loose stuff out, which, you know, with a filter it should be alright, but I don't want to risk it, obviously. Who does? So yeah, I'll rinse this out now and I'll show you the result. Right, so I've got about half of it out or something, and look at this. This was a clean milk carton. I'll just pour a little bit. So it's definitely done something, but it's been, like I said, it's been a few days, so it has had time, I suppose, but yeah, so I'm just letting the rest of it drain out there. I'm going to get the hose pipe through it in a minute. It has actually cleaned up quite nice in there, to be honest. So yeah, does using coke actually work? Kind of. I mean, not the best result, but for a couple of quid and a few days time, you know, it does the job. So better than it was. I think I'll end the video there then. And hope you enjoyed. Sorry it's been a while. Subscribe.